Hello, students. How do you feel staying at home in this lockdown period? Are you happy to stay indoors without meeting your friends, without your school? Not at all, right? Though we have access to internet connection, good food to eat, we don't like to remain indoors continuously for many days together, right? Then imagine a person who had to spend 27 years of his life in prison, who was kept away from his family, friends, and all his dear and near ones. Can you imagine such a situation in your life? Yes, dear students, today I am going to talk about the great personality Nelson Rolilala Mandela. Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. So, this lesson is an extract from the autobiography of Nelson Mandela. You know what is the meaning of autobiography? Autobiography means when a person's life history is written by the person himself, it is called autobiography. Now, let me give you an introduction about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was born on 18 July 1918 and died on 5th December 2013. After spending 27 years in prison, he became South Africa's first ever black president from 1994 to 1999. He will always be remembered as a real hero who fought against the oppression and exploitation of South Africa. In this lesson, he gives the description of the inauguration ceremony and citations from his speech and also about his journey to being a freedom fighter. He also gives us some information about some other people who fought for the freedom for South Africa. In South Africa, a harsh and brutal practice named apartheid was practiced a few years ago. Apartheid means the discrimination between the people on the basis of their race and color. There, in this system, the dark skinned people of South Africa were deprived of their basic fundamental rights. This lesson gives us a detailed description of the struggles of Mandela for making a society where there is no discrimination of any kind. Before we begin this chapter, we read the news broadcasted by BBC about the inaugural ceremony of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. Mandela becomes South Africa's first black president. Nelson Mandela has become South Africa's first black president after more than 3 centuries of white rule. Mr. Mandela's African National Congress Party won 252 of the 400 seats in the first democratic elections of South Africa's history. So, for more than 3 centuries, South Africa was ruled by, dominated by the white people. And then in the year 1994, when the election was held, African National Congress Party won 252 seats out of 400 seats. Thus, after the victory of African National Congress Party in that election, Mandela became the first black president of South Africa. The inauguration ceremony took place in the Union Buildings Amphitheatre in Pretoria today, attended by politicians and dignitaries from more than 140 countries around the world. Never, never again will this beautiful land experience the oppression of one by another, said Nelson Mandela in his address. So, the inaugural ceremony took place in the Union Buildings Amphitheatre. Amphitheatre means an open air theatre that is in Pretoria. And many politicians and dignitaries, world leaders from more than 140 countries came there to be a part of this beautiful event of inauguration, installation ceremony. In that ceremony, Mandela assured his countrymen that his country would never ever experience the same suppression of one by another. Jubilant scenes on the streets of Pretoria followed the ceremony with blacks, whites, and colors celebrating together. More than 100,000 South African men, women, and children of all races sang and danced with joy. So the streets of Pretoria were full of people of all races, such as whites, blacks, and people from other races, and all were singing and dancing and celebrating this event of installation ceremony of the new government with great pomp and show. Now let us begin the chapter. 10th May dawned bright and clear. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. So, here Mandela says that it was on the 10th May 1994, that was the day of installation ceremony. The day was bright and clear, and before the inauguration, many leaders, world leaders, dignitaries, they all were coming to meet Nelson Mandela in order to pay their respects to him. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. He says that, this inauguration, this ceremony, this was supposed to be the largest gathering of world leaders there in the South African soil. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union Buildings in Pretoria. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy, and now it was a site of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. So here the writer, Nelson Mandela, says that the ceremony, the installation ceremony that took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union Buildings in Pretoria. So this is the picture of Union Buildings. Union Buildings is the official seat of South African government, and there is an amphitheatre. Amphitheatre means a building without a roof with many rows of seats rising in steps. So it is an open air theatre. So the ceremony took place in the amphitheatre of Union Buildings in Pretoria. Pretoria is the capital of South Africa. Then, for decades, this had been the seat of, decade means, what is the meaning of decade? A period of 10 years. So, for many years, this place, Union Buildings, had been the seat of white supremacy. The white people ruled this place, and now, today, it was a site of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations. A rainbow gathering means people of different skin colors, means people from different parts of the world. They have gathered there to be a part of this installation ceremony. Okay, so this ceremony is very important because it is the installation ceremony of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. Okay, non-racial means there is no discrimination of any races. The government is for all the people of South Africa. This is a picture of amphitheatre where the ceremony took place. Okay. Now, next paragraph. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zenani. On the podium, Mr. de Klerk was the first sworn in as second deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. When it was my turn, I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of the republic and its people. To the assembled guest and the watching world, I said. So, the writer says that in this paragraph that it was a very beautiful autumn day. You know that 10th May, it is summer season in India, but in South Africa, since it is located in the southern hemisphere, autumn season was there. So that is why he said, on that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zenani. His daughter Zenani also came with him to that place. On the podium, Mr. de Klerk was the first sworn in as second deputy president. So, Mr. de Klerk was the person who took the oath first as the second deputy president. After that, Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as the first deputy president, and then after that it was the turn of Nelson Mandela. So when it was his turn, he was sworn in as the president and he pledged to obey and uphold the constitution. Okay, and he also pledged to devote himself to the well-being of the people. You can see Nelson Mandela giving his speech. Now we are going to read some of the important points, citations from his speech. Today, all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope to the newborn liberty. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. So, here the author spoke of newborn liberty, saying that out of the experience of a human disaster, what is human disaster here? The system of apartheid, that is referred to as human disaster. So now the land of South Africa is completely free from the segregation, and for that all the humanity will be proud of. We who were outlaws not so long ago have today been given the rare privilege to be the host to the nations of the world on our own soil. So here Mandela says that because of the system of apartheid, many countries had broken off their diplomatic relations with South Africa. That's why the writer called them as outlaws. Today, once again, the world leaders have come to the land of South Africa in order to be a part of the installation ceremony of the non-racial government. So Mandela thanked all the world leaders who came there, and he said that it's not only the victory of the people of South Africa, but it is also a common victory for justice, peace, and human dignity. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender, and other discrimination. Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. Let freedom reign. God bless Africa. Here Mandela says that at last they have achieved their political emancipation. What is the meaning of emancipation? Emancipation means freedom from restrictions. So, he pledged to liberate his people from poverty, deprivation, suffering, and discrimination. Here, Mandela assured his countrymen that his country would never ever experience the same kind of suppression of one by another. Thus, the democratic system of government was established in South Africa, and as a result, a government of no discrimination was established there. And this achievement will be continued forever. Hope that this part is clear. Let us wind up this session here today, and the chapter will be continued in the next session. Until then, bye. Take care. Thank you.